Hello, fellow Shadowhunters. Yes, I am finally showing my face on camera. Albeit a shitty camera, but a camera nonetheless. Why am I doing this, you may ask? Well, why would I hang up my crack videos? Those masterpieces that they are. Honestly, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to spread a more positive aura about the TV show Shadowhunters. What is Shadowhunters, you may ask? Well, I would be a bit confused on why you're watching this at all if you don't know what Shadowhunters is, but might as well explain anyway. Shadowhunters is a TV program that is on Freeform in America and also premieres on Netflix and other streaming sites the day after the release of each episode. It is based off Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, and alongside a movie, and we've been very lucky to get the TV show. But on this side in particular, there hasn't been that good a message going out about what the show's about, and just general negativity, and I don't understand it. So I kind of want to spread a more positive message about the show in general. Right. Something we need to establish though before we do this is that the TV show Shadowhunters is a completely different medium from the books. This is the book, and this is a TV show. This is not this, and this is not this. I can understand why people can get a bit annoyed when they think that, oh, I read this book and a TV show's coming out for it, and it's brilliant. It must be just like the book, just like every page that I read. And sadly, that is not the case. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people get annoyed about this show, because it's not. An adaptation does not mean the book is line by line what is written in the original novels. It is an adaptation. And things are changed and manipulated and moulded into something different so that it is interesting for everyone. And let's be honest, you can write something in a book and it can come across brilliantly in a book, but it will not come across well on screen. Special effects have only come so far, and some things just can't be portrayed. And that's not a bad thing. But what I'm saying is that I'm going to be talking about the show. Of course, I'll be comparing things from the book because there's no point pretending that in talking about the show I won't also mention the books. Because obviously I am. Because it's going to be about the characters, the plot, how things have been going on. And that's fine. I will be talking about the book. But I'm not going to be like, oh, this happened in the book. We didn't have it in the show. That must be awful. No, that's not happening. And I'm not going to be talking about the books. I will mention the books. I will compare the books to things that have happened in the show, maybe. But, as I say, they can't be the same. They can't, it's just not possible. And I think the sooner that that's realised, the sooner things can be enjoyed more. And I think there are plenty of booktubers on this website anyway. Plenty of people to review books and talk about books. But not enough people to actually dissect the show properly. And not actually look at it as just a book reader. And I'm going to be looking at it as a book reader and a viewer, and someone who's been dying for this sort of thing for like 3 years now. And there's probably people who've been waiting longer. There's people who've been waiting since the book was first published for this sort of opportunity. I only got into it in 2013, yes, because of the movie. Don't judge. But hey, if you like the movie, that's fine as well. I'm not going to judge. You're not a mundane. No, in all seriousness, if you did enjoy the movie, that's fine. I don't mind. If you think the movie is better than the show, then that's great. If you think the show is better than the movie, you don't like either, who am I to change your mind? I can't change your mind. It's all down to you and what you think. It's all a matter of preference. Although I can never understand why some people thought that this...
She's very comfortable with her body.
...was worse than this.
How is being dressed like a hooker gonna help me find my mom? Easy now, those are my clothes.
And this.
Don't she look great in it?
She looks like someone whose phone number should be on a bathroom wall.
But as I say, it's all down to personal preference. This is sort of a trailer of what's to come. This obviously isn't going to be like what all my videos are like. I want to look into Shadowhunters. I want to look at the show. I want to look at what goes on. in each episode. Even though I'm a bit late to the party because only 3 episodes left. But there's been a confirmed season 2 today, which is fabulous. Especially since there was a petition to cancel it, which was a whole other fiasco. Let's not get into that. I want to look at episodes and I want to look at everything that goes on. I'm not going to freak out every time something happens. I'm not different from the book. I'm going to look at the episodes. And I'm going to try and think about them deeper than what they seem. Try and scratch a little further than the surface. I'll give it for instance. In episode 8, Bad Blood, something big happened and everyone started screaming. Because I'm sure you all know Alec proposed to Lydia. Yeah. And I think a lot of you guys, I think that most of the people who are panicking are thinking, no, Malik, what's going to happen? Malik is fine. I promise. Even I know this. I'm in bloody Northern Ireland and these people are over writing this shit in Canada. And I know that Malik is just fine. And there's been some arguments that it's OCC or OOC, whichever it is, of Alec to propose to Lydia at all. I mean, really? Alec, I would do anything for my family, even if it means sacrificing my own happiness. Wouldn't propose to Lydia if it meant his family kept a hold of the Institute and they could start rebuilding their family name. Really? And I know it was hard in episode 9 when Magnus found out. Oh my god, I was nearly crying. But you have to remember that this Alec doesn't think about himself first. He thinks about his family. He's not going to think, oh, that Warlock has a crush on me. He's been flirting with me ever since episode 4. But there's also Lydia, but Magnus is hot, so I'm going to go with Magnus. Sadly, that's not how it works, especially in Alec's head. And if you read the same books than I did, then it was definitely understandable that he did this. But maybe that's just me. But I think there's a lot of people who I've spoken to who agree with me on this. That Alec always thinks about everyone else before himself. And he would rather sacrifice his own happiness than maybe have Isabel do it. Or have Max, heaven forbid, do it. And after what his parents did with lying to them about the circle, then there's nothing that he couldn't even trust them to do it. So in his mind, he's like, yep, this makes sense, even though it doesn't. As I say, I know a lot of you are panicking. Oh, Malik, oh my babies. Trust me, I'm only baby boys too. I'm wearing my some Shadowhunters, Mary Warlocks, get over it shirt. I'm Malik in the brain, but I know that they're going to be fine, and you should too. As I say, you're supposed to look at it subjectively from a different point of view and try and think about how Alec is considering this. Because in this world, Malik hasn't happened yet. Malik doesn't even in their brain until that weird part in Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy when it was like, duh, it's Malik. And I was like, did you have to? But let's not get into that. That's the books. But you see what I'm saying? This is the sort of things I'm going to try and dissect and try and rationalise, because this sort of thing creates people to panic and it makes a lot of, negativity grow, especially when people immediately just think, oh, my OTP, no, not my OTP. Trust me, you know the feeling. I'm with you guys, but you need a sort of, it's okay, they're fine, they've said they're fine, the actors have said they're fine, the writer said they're fine, episode 12 is called Malik, for goodness sake, people. We're okay. But try and see it from this way. They're trying to give Magnus and Alec storylines and personalities aside from their sexuality. We don't want token gay characters. We want gay characters who have complex stories, intricate backstories, and are detrimental to the plot of the story. We don't want them just to become the instruments for the gay plot, if you know what I mean. We need to give them, personalities and interests and stories beyond their interest in one another. And that's fine. It wasn't in the books. But think about it this way. If season 1 went the way the books did, Malik would only have one scene. Maybe 2. Maybe an episode. Think about that. Wow. Really? One episode? And season 2 isn't until 2017? And in City of Ashes, still not that many scenes? You gotta think about it from a different point of view here, people. That's what the adaptation is for. And this is why the show is so good. It gives another point of view and another point of view and another way to adapt what is already good and make it fleshier and into something better. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean, because I'm just rambling. And I might just be rambling. I could be rambling, but you know, weird Irish girl rambling about books. So what else is new? My family already have accepted it, so you guys might as well too. Ramble about books all the time, especially when they're important to me. And that's why I really want to spread a positive message about this show, because it is really important to me. And I'm kind of tired of seeing all the negativity. When people who say the negative things, trust me, I don't mind people being critical. If you don't like the show, then that's fine. I'm not going to try and tell you any different. But if your reasoning for liking the show is because you've only watched maybe episode 1 or episode 2, or even like watched all the episodes, but you haven't thought about it and you just haven't really watched it and you're just sort of going into it expecting to be disappointed time after time after time, and you're not really giving much room for improvement, then you're going to be disappointed. And if you look at the show as City of Bones, the TV show, then you're going to be disappointed as well. With the end of the season fast approaching, nobody has an idea what's going on. And I think that's something refreshing. It could easily have turned into the book readers acting superior and going, oh, ho, 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 we know what's going on, you guys don't. But we don't either. We have like we know the general outline. We know what's going to happen from here to here. But then there's here in the middle, where they have all their bits and pieces, they have their different storylines, they have the different characters, they have everything. And it makes it interesting for the people who read the book. Because then we get to be excited, and we get to be surprised, and we get to feel what you guys who haven't read the books feel. And that's refreshing. I think it's refreshing. Again, it's a matter of opinion. But I definitely think it's something good, because then we can all be surprised together. And it links up every viewer, book reader or not, book reader, viewer, both, non-book reader, show watcher, non-show watcher, book reader, kinda, I guess. But I want to be able to do this because it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I am by no means a very critical person. I am not a professional critic. I cannot sit and go, yes, this scene reflects the inner turmoil of the plot and the characters and everything. You know, you get what I mean? I'm not good at that, but I am good at noticing things and understanding about characters and plots that I love. And The Mortal Instruments is a very important series for me. And Shadowhunters is becoming a very important show for me too. Because even though it isn't like the books, it is getting across the same messages. And in the end, the messages are what matters. The message that it gives to the younger audience, the message that it gives to anyone, that is what is most important. As long as they stay the same and they remain positive, then that is what's most important. But I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to review each episode, and once the series ends, get debate topics from you guys if you enjoy this video, and we will do this together. And if you don't like some things that I say, then I am up for debate. I love debating. But I don't like fighting. If you're gonna fight with me, please go somewhere else. It's okay to have different opinions on things. Just don't start screaming at me about it. You can say, hey, I saw what you said. I don't fully agree with it. Here's what I think. And I'll go, oh yeah, well, I see what you're trying to say, but... And it'll be fun. It'll be great. I'll get to meet more people from the Shadowhunter fandom, and I'll get to interact with you a lot more. I think that'd be really fun. Because I don't have a lot of people around here where I live who like Shadowhunters. There's a couple, but I don't see them that often. It's just kind of, oh well, you know? So it would be really fun to be able to take this journey with you guys. I'm prepared to take the journey with you if you're prepared to take the journey with me. How about it?